The Dodge Charger has been a defining symbol of the Fast and Furious saga, a machine that represents power, family, and speed. In Furious 7 and the Fate of the Furious, the Charger returns in new, extreme forms, built not just for the streets but for war. In these films, the Charger is taken to the next level. This is the next stage in the evolution of the most legendary car in Fast and Furious. With every mission becoming more dangerous, Dom needed a Charger that could handle the impossible. Enter the off-road Dodge Charger, a machine designed for extreme terrain and high-impact action. Unlike the previous sleek street models, this version is lifted and heavily modified, with a reinforced suspension, massive off-road tires, a custom roll cage, and heavy-duty shocks. The matte black finish and exposed chassis give it an apocalyptic war machine look, making it one of the most aggressive Chargers in the saga. Under the hood, it still houses a 7.0-liter 4.26 Hemi V8, but with upgraded intake and exhaust systems to maximize torque and durability on rough terrain. It trades pure speed for resilience, designed to take a beating while still pushing forward. The off-road Charger is introduced in one of the most insane stunts in Fast and Furious history, the skydiving car drop. Dom and his crew parachute their cars out of a cargo plane, landing in enemy territory for a high-speed ambush. The Charger proves its worth, handling dirt roads, jumps, and even a head-on collision with an armored vehicle. This version of the Charger wasn't built for the streets. It was built for survival. In Furious 7, Dominic Toretto and his team head to Abu Dhabi to retrieve the chip containing the God's Eye, hidden inside the Lykan Hypersport. For the journey through the desert, Dom drives a Dodge Charger RT of 2015, a modern version of his iconic muscle car. This RT stands out with its dark red body, a lowered stance, and maintaining the aggressive look that defines the Charger. While it is not involved in high-speed chases or intense action scenes, its presence highlights Dom's deep connection to his signature style, even in a setting far from the streets of Los Angeles. Under the hood, it is powered by a 6.4-liter Hemi V8, producing 470 horsepower paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission. Built for both performance and endurance, this Charger symbolizes power and control, just like its driver. In Fast and Furious 7, Dominic Toretto faces DECKARD Shaw in an all-out street fight, and for the final showdown, he brings his legendary Dodge Charger RT. With its glossy black body and aggressive stance, this Charger is powered by a 7.0-liter 426 Hemi V8, delivering over 900 horsepower, a level of power that perfectly matches Dom's aggressive driving style. During their intense street duel, Dom pulls off one of the craziest moves in the saga, lifting the front of his Charger into the air to crush Shaw's car from above. But the fight doesn't end there. In the final battle, Dom pushes his Charger beyond all limits, launching himself directly toward Jacondi's helicopter, using a bag of explosives to take it down. The plan works, but Dom crashes violently to the ground with his car, risking his life in the impact. In Furious 7, after an intense and emotional journey, Dominic Toretto is once again behind the wheel of a 1970 Dodge Charger RT. But this time, the moment is different. This Charger is not built for battle, nor for speed. It's a symbol of legacy and family. With its sleek gray body and classic muscle car stance, this version brings Dom back to his roots. Unlike its previous armored and supercharged counterparts, this Charger is simple, elegant, and pure, representing a quiet yet powerful farewell to a longtime friend. In one of the most emotional moments in the saga, Dom and Brian O'Connor share one last ride together, driving side by side on an open road. As Brian, in his white Toyota Supra, takes a different path, Dom's gray Charger continues forward, alone, symbolizing the diverging roads of their lives. This final scene, set against a golden sunset, became an unforgettable tribute to Paul Walker, closing a chapter while cementing the Charger's place not just in the franchise, but in cinematic history. More than just a car, this Charger was a symbol of brotherhood, loyalty, and the road that never truly ends. In the Fate of the Furious, the Dodge Charger evolves into something never seen before. Enter the Ice Charger, a futuristic, heavily modified version built to dominate an Arctic battlefield. This Charger ditches the classic rear-wheel drive setup and is converted into an all-wheel drive powerhouse, making it one of the most radical modifications in the franchise. Its wide-body kit, massive rear tires, and ice-ready enhancements allow it to drift across frozen terrain with precision. Under the hood, it still houses a supercharged V8, but with an added EMP device, enabling Dom to disable enemy electrical devices remotely. The gunmetal gray body, reinforced armor, and futuristic LED lighting give it an aggressive and menacing presence, making it one of the most unique Chargers in the saga. The Ice Charger is pushed to its limits in the final Arctic battle, where Dom uses it to evade a submarine emerging from beneath the ice, performing high-speed drifts while dodging explosions and enemy attacks. In the decisive moment, he redirects a missile toward the submarine, triggering a massive explosion. But the cost is high. The blast wave is too powerful and strikes the Ice Charger head-on, completely destroying it on impact. Despite this, Dom manages to jump out just in time, escaping before his car is reduced to wreckage. This version of the Charger proved its incredible versatility, showing that no matter the terrain, Dom's Charger is unstoppable, even when its journey ends in flames. The Dodge Charger has always been more than just a car in the Fast and Furious saga. It's a symbol of strength, loyalty, and Dom's unbreakable will. Each version pushed the limits of what a Charger could do, proving once again that Dom and his car are inseparable, no matter the challenge. But the road isn't over yet. Subscribe and turn on notifications to follow the next part of the Dodge Charger's evolution in Fast and Furious. See you in the next episode.